Hello and welcome, kings and queens, cuties and beans, back to Final Fantasy XIV Online. We're on Reborn. As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vesper Bay, where from they will be transported by carriage to Udar. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Ren, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must needs be done, do it. Speak with a man named Jose. When you arrive, as Lady Ugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. Okay, so Vesper Bay? Wrong button. Alright, I never opened these. Since I would have 70 to 75. I'll save those. Greetings. Elfna informed me that a scion would be arriving to help with preparations. I'm honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. Aye, I knew from a glance what manner of man you were. I too have some skill at arms, so do many of our people. Pray, forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care? They are most adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. You have my thanks. Pray, seek out my son, Yozan. He can tell you more. Okay, son Yozan. What's up, kid? Hello there, I'm Yozan, son of Hazan. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horse-drawn carriage. But don't you think they're queer? Giant birds that people ride like horses? I still want to try riding one, but... What's that? You're looking for the others? Don't worry, I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I'll need your help, though. We were just finishing a game of hide-and-seek. 3 players are still hiding, and since Lady Ugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. The Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. Oh, that hurts me because I know why she said that. Because you know if the Garleans came in, she'd tell them to go play hide and seek. Oh. That hurts my soul. Alright, let's go find some kids. Anybody over here? Oh, ha! Hello! I need to check the corners. Hey, you're not Yozan. Who are you? I'm Kohaku. Friend Sylvia's, eh? I didn't know anyone else was... Wait a minute. You're one of those, stallions, aren't you? No, Scions, Scions! And you must know Lady Ugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek, too. That's right, it's almost time to go. Nice meeting you, Friend Sylvia's. That's cute. Alright, so checking corners is definitely the way to go. Ooh, I see you up there. I see your little icon. How'd you find me? Because I need to practice more. Or maybe you're just good at this. I mean, the Garleans didn't find... I knew it, and that hurts. Alright, anybody back here? Oh, I see you. Are you playing? No fair. Yosin didn't say anything about adults. You get to ride a horsebird carriage? I don't know. It sounds scary. But if Yosin says it's safe, I'll go. Oh. That's cute. Wonderful. All the children are accounted for. Hide and seek. I see that you were curious. It is quite simple, really. The Ryugiri thought it best that the children know what to do in case the Garleans found us. Ow. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. It's good to be prepared, especially with how unhinged it seems the Garleans can be. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father Hame, will be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Koharu, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Ul'dah is greatly controlled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you are ready to leave, please inform our coachman. Yeah, I can help. We're gonna help the beans. You gonna be off, are you? Well, I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Runner from the Blade said we might have a problem. Fierce-looking beastie's been sighted off the bridge to Himalaya. Might be as someone's eyes are playing tricks on him, of course, but it doesn't pay to gamble in this business. Now, I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here's another story. So I was thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look around. Make sure the area is safe, like. And if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way's clear, meet us outside Horizon. Blades tell me the road there's safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming the self-same bastards don't try to rob us, that is. Yeah, no, I'll definitely go check that out. Make sure all the beans are safe. Alright, what's over here? It is purple. Oh! Hello? What's this? So that was a beastie. It's being the operative word, eh? Oh, don't brush against the grain of the feathers, that's weird. Well fought, sir, well fought. If only I were in better health. I should have been proud to stand at your side. May my son no mind. He forgets that his responsibilities preclude acts of daring do. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost, but not forgotten. But Ryugiri's kinsmen, least of all. They fought fiercest, though they knew full well it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life, all this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such debt? In kind, Father. To she who has given everything, we shall give our all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch, digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Evidence toll will grow and prosper by our hands. I believe in him. Oh, shit. Hey, Mr. Ren. Kaharu and I want to know why you became an adventurer. Say gain power? I knew it. That's what I told Koharu, but she didn't believe me. It's my turn now. Excuse me, Mr. N. I've got a question. What's Revenant's Toll like? Is it pretty? Um... It, it is a bustling outpost frequented by countless adventurers. You mean there are lots of people there who are just as strong as you? Oh, I can't wait. Enough, Kaharu. It's my turn again. Mr. Ren, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? Train every day. So my father was right. How do you do it then? Come on, tell me. And don't leave anything out. Alright, alright. That's my questions for Mr. Ren. Sorry, I totally just smacked the mic. Alright, alright. That's enough questions for Mr. Ren. That's not fair. Why does Yozen get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. Just one more, please. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day? Yeah. That's cute. Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, Mr. Ren. I won't forget it. I'm gonna be an adventurer too. When we get to Revenant's Toll, let's make an adventurers guild for Domans. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like Mr. Ren and Lady Ugiri. Yeah, just like Mr. Ren and Lady Ugiri. We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? Heck yeah. Gotta make sure you guys stay safe. They're gonna talk my ear off the whole way. That's cute. Ren, I take it the first group has arrived. Excellent. Is there aught else? No. I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Ugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. Alright. We did. It is past time Lady Ugiri met with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalan, which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first with Slathborn upon your arrival. He is the one with whom the Domans will be working most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Ugiri to Menfilia and the guild emissary. If both meetings go well, resulting ties should stand with the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travel, friend. Alright, let's go to Mardona. This must be the esteemed Lady Ugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends and bid you welcome to the Toll. I hope you do not find our dearth of fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit and camaraderie to spare. You see, race and creed, don't enter into it here. We welcome all sorts, providing they are willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Slathborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. I understand. I give the same speech to all new arrivals. And you needn't bow your head to call me master either. We are both frontier hands, as far as I'm concerned. As you wish, Slathborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Our guests have yet to meet the antecedent. 7 L's, Red. Why are you wasting time with me? Send them to the Rising Stones. Cute. To whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me, I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you at the Rising Stones anon. 'Tis no use. What's wrong? Our attempts to reach the students of Valdesian continue to meet with failure. Eorzea has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We will persevere, of course, yet within our hearts, the truth is clear. We are but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Domins? I am given to understand you were kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. They're good, but I know we've run into a lot of like really shitty situations. But maybe we shouldn't jump to conclusions that the worst possible thing has happened to the students of Valdesian. Let's try to remain positive. I know that's really hard with events that happen in this game. Let's try though. I need something good to look forward to. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unresolved. No. I'm not a shitty person, they need help. I guess they wouldn't be a shitty person. Priorities are there, I guess, but I want to help them. I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny that this matter falls outside our normal purview. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it was within our power to help them. Lady Ukiri is here. Please, show her in. I should very much like to meet her. We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing. Your answers please me beyond words, my lady. But are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event that Revenant's toll could not accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. As ever, it has been a pleasure, Antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave, as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Slaffborn. Lady Ugiri, Ren. I love people working together and helping. Lamin and I will make all necessary preparations to ensure that our Doman friends feel at home upon their arrival. Though, I must admit, I am still troubled about the matter of the missing crystals. That is still concerning. Ishtola should be returning anon with a report from the field. Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival. Okay. Agreed. What up, Tylerson? Ishtola.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The serpent reavers are indeed the culprits.
Oh. The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning a Efreet with such crystals as they have hoarded. Eorzea too reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
Sahagin?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Eorzea. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late.
Right?
Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One of the
More?
Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Oh. Oh, we're both seeing it.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Oh.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones.
Is that the guy who voices Millhouse Manastorm?
And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary?
Oh,
We have outstayed our welcome.
the emissary. You mean the Asian emissary? That would explain a lot.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
Nope.
You shared that vision, did you not? Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa.
Limsa.
I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
A little bit.
Aye, a Primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
Primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
Heck yeah.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm not sure he's actually promising them that he can actually give them the echo. I think he's lying to them. Listen, you can't. Can you give the echo? I don't think you can. Alright. Plainly, should the worst come to pass, and Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality inevitable. Yet so long as there is even a chance that the Primal's return might be prevented, we must needs bend all our efforts toward achieving that goal. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Limsa Liminsa and meet with the Admiral. She will not have been idle in the intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share. Yeah, let's go to Limsa. You are expected before I take this lift to the command room. The Admiral. Admiral Vib. No, Vib, I'm Blossom. Welcome, friends. I take it Ishtola has apprised you of the situation. Let us not waste no time then. According to our best intelligence, Sahagin had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reapers venturing as far as Thanalan to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the Scion's support in this endeavor. But if, God forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front lines. I can only assure that you have sound reasons for doing so. I do, Admiral, but I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I would see with mine own eyes. Is that so? I'm not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require, but precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. She's like, I'm not taking any other options. Ren, Maelstrom accounts are currently reconnoitering Sahagin movements within the Sap's spawning grounds. Upon completing their mission, they will return to the operation's staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be apprised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falk Reader is in charge of the garrison. Okay. Quick, concise, to the point. Love it. Alarm. Show us over here. I've been expecting you, Scion of the Seventh Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. Thank you. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconnoiter the Sops' spawning grounds. Though it pains me to admit it, Maelstrom has never faced a foe the likes of this before. We must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet, their return is long overdue. I fear that ill may have befallen them. Better or worse, we must ascertain their fate. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in the search. 5 scouts ventured into Sopsa, all told. Here, take this flask of restorative to tend to those who may have been wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, they have perished, circumstances permitting. I ask that you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory. However, we can ill afford to lose you in this juncture. That looks so cool at night. Is everybody okay? Ooh, you look alive. Hello. Nope. Somebody of all the times to put your sword to. I got you. I got you. Thank you. I owe my life. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reapers, slightly armed as we are. Oh. We didn't stand a chance. I was able to flee this far, but the others were captured. They were taken to the Serpent's tongue, I'm certain of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst for my comrades. Save them, I beg you. Heck yeah. Might as well go. Nice. Nice level. What's that? Who's back? You returned, like the navigator. When I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tongue by yourself, I feared you would meet an untimely demise. But tell me, what became of the others? Dear gods, these wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. It's their savagery, no doubt. Enemies are no, they go too far. I dread to think what may become of the two who remained unaccounted for. I pray that they haven't suffered the same evil fate. At the very least, one of my men came back alive. For that I owe you. Thanks. The price we paid was dear. We had the intelligence we need. Now there were 5. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horns will sound any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. I wish I could have found the other 2. Thrice damn fishback bastards. I'll kill them slowly when they're and then chase their rotten souls through all 7 hills. Peace, Commander. We are here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want your mind on the task at hand, Abby. My apologies, Admiral. You can count on me to keep a clear head. Good. According to our sole surviving scout, the Sahagin and their thralls have already begun to amass an aetherite in the depths of Sapsa. If we are to act, it must be now. The men are ready, but we but await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagin have tightened security in and around the spawning grounds. Ooh, let me restart that. The men are ready, but we await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagin have tightened security in and around the spawning grounds. The frontal assault is like to be met with fierce resistance. But we are not so heartless as that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the Sapsa Aetherite and eliminate the Sahagin priest presiding over the summoning. We are not here to kill them all. The Maelstrom shall engage and distract the Sahagin's legion of drowned pirates at the Serpent's Tongue. Commander, you have charge over this effort. Be mindful that the lay of the land there is devilish for attacking forces. Let the foreign levies spearhead the assault and have subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. At the selfsame moment, divide up At the selfsame moment, the diversionary squadron, formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet, shall harry the enemy from offshore. In the la- In likewise, we Scions shall form smaller units in hopes of confusing the Sahagin defensive effort. Ren and Ishtola, 2 of you are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversion should serve to thin the enemy's defenses, rendering your path less perilous. A small party, I believe, should be able to win through without drawing unwarranted attention. Okay. Thancred and Ugidi, your mission is to lure as many Sahagin as possible out of the spawning grounds. Having done so, take to your heels and sulk around to join the infiltration unit of Ishtola and Ren. I wonder what class she is. When all has been set in motion, I shall cut a path to the Aetheryte, accompanied by Lady Minfilia as we agreed. Well, don't let me keep you, friends. To battle. When last did we fight side by side, Ren? Too long ago, I warrant, but come, let us away. Here we are. And off we go, to battle. This way. Look at that. Next step. The axolotls. It's an axolotl. There's an axolotl at the front door. Sorry. You good? Pray, do not concern yourself. It was but a glancing blow. The Aetheryte is close at hand. Let us press on. Alright, let's see what we can start. I know we're gonna end up fighting it. This is Final Fantasy. But I want to know what happens. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh, yellow jackets. Thralls, I'm assuming.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Ooh. Oh! Smack him. Sacred? Hello!
Did I miss much?
I love him. Oh! Is she also rogue? Does rogue move like that? Is she a ninja? She's a ninja.
So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans.
Love that.
But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency.
I love this man. Bam. She's like, show off.
To the Aetheryte.
Stop him. Oh, there's round again. The sounds. Yeah? Shoot him in the face. Mervib? Oh. It has to be the Admiral.
You'll forgive me my lateness.
God. The woman is fine as hell. There we go.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Long have you shriveled Zorwalkers, tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end! You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs. Lord of the world, hearken to our plea.
Oh, here comes Leviathan.
Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
Do you feel that?
Oh no. Wait, shouldn't they not be near this? They shouldn't be near this. I'm fine.
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What? How?
Such power! It is transcendent!
Yeah, you should have done that before. Isn't that what the Asians do?
7 hells.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am eternal.
I didn't think you could actually give them the gift. Ooh, wait, no, there has to be something wrong with it.
O mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial, I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. I beseech you, come forth!
Die, damn you!
Okay, well, that's not helping, obviously.
Foolish shorewalker! You cannot kill that which is eternal!
Here he come. Oh lord, he coming. Look at him. Them?
Heavens forfend.
Shit.
Damn it all!
My being, am the way.
You're being absorbed by your own god.
Could my right
Well,
be
say god
infinite?
implications.
Am I not immortal? Curse you,
Nope.
emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Yep. There's a downside. Yep, and the light just
Where did he go?
well. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon! Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates.
Did he just wreck the entire fleet? In
Leviathan
seconds?
wastes no time.
Oh.
The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
Oh. Shit. Well. That's not good. Understand, I speak no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise entire coastal settlements, if his last attempt is any guide. We cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet how in the 7 hells are we to prevent it? Me. Send me somehow. Send me on a ship. The Waplight cries out for action. We must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he's effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none. Of that you may be sure, but Limlane herself would struggle to best the Lord of the Whirl in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat and matchwood of us. We need another plan, that much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room. Well, that's not good. You're expected in the command room. Pray do not keep the Admiral waiting. Alright, what's the plan?
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Hearthstone, 'twas called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the Company of Heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations.
I assume that much.
If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The Company of Heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
What's up?
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the Company of Heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told.
Yeah?
If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the
Yeah.
Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another.
That's very true.
In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed 2 ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, We might
Huge
attempt to repeat
experience.
the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistmere did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Jeez, I love her.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel.
We got this.
Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
Will be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
We got this.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Hell yeah. Alright. And that is where we'll leave it for now. Next time we will start up, finishing speaking to everyone here, or the rest that want to talk about the Kikiri might be the only one, I don't know. And then, go fight Leviathan. And as always, thank you to everyone that came and hung out. I truly hope you had fun. Leave a like, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what you want to see me play next.